One guy who's he's a super blue pill, but I guess you could call him blue pill, but he was a former model, so I could kind of empathize with why he is blue pilled. He's been probably receiving positive reinforcement his whole life. But one guy to actually look into who I think is really interesting, because he has his talks on women and female psychology, I just feel like don't make much sense unless you're him. So he's more talking out of his own personal experience, but his other talks on like philosophy on life is fantastic. It's really interesting. It's really inspiring. He talks about how one of the biggest things for a man is to have something to look forward to have dreams, to have things that excite them in life. That's basically. I feel like those are the most fulfilling times in life, when you have something that you're working towards or going towards, when you're heading towards something that you're looking forward to, that you're excited about. So I just wanted to say, guys, figure out the things that you're excited about, things that you like, things that you look forward to, and write them down and take steps to go towards them. Sounds simple, sounds obvious, but so few people do this. But anyways, this guy's name is Zan Perrion, Zanperrion. I watched a talk with him last night, and it was actually really interesting. He's had some sort of interview, and he said, talked about how his thing was, I think I empathize with the guy a lot. I thought he was really a good guy, actually. He said he says that he has a beautiful daughter, that he got married when he was in his 20s. Well, he had a daughter when he was in his 20s, and so his daughter is now 30. He's in his 60s now, and he's 59, right? He's almost 60, and he's a seducer, right? He's like well known to be a ladies' man. He's an actual ladies' man. He's not a pickup artist. This guy's an actual ladies' man. He's been with a lot of women. Like, there's a lot of evidence for it, and it's obvious because he's also a very good-looking guy, and he's also a very good personality. He has a great personality. So he's had a life with women. He's a very successful guy in that area. Probably the most successful I've ever seen. Let's just put it that way. No pickup artist compares to this guy. Pickup artists are a joke in comparison to this dude. So Zan Perrion's amazing. And he basically talked about like how he has a beautiful daughter. He has a amazing wife, and he has amazing experiences with both of them. He has very good connections with both of them, and he says that he said that before he goes on to a stage to speak, he always calls his daughter, and when he calls his daughter somehow gives him such reassurance that that he's doing the right thing, and then after that he gets the confidence to be able to go speak on stage. So his daughter gives him that effect. That's amazing, in my opinion. That's incredible. And he talks about how he has this gift of having an amazing daughter, that a connection with his daughter that is so precious and important. And he also has the gift of having this connection with his wife for now 10 years. I don't know if it's a wife, it's a girlfriend of his, but he's been with her for 10 years. And he says that the connection, the depth of beauty, all these things have only grown stronger over time. And right now he's saying it's at the height of its depth of connection. So he's at the climax, the height of the connection of a relationship with another person, with a romantic partner. So, and then he said afterwards, which I think was really cool, he was like, and it's not fair that I have this and you guys don't. It's not fair that I have this and you guys don't. And so he said that it's not fair, and he says that you guys deserve this as well. So he was giving a talk. It was at the 21 convention. If you look up 21 convention, Zan Perrion, he talks there, and he kind of just improvises this speech, and it was actually really moving. So he says that the knowledge is available for all of us to succeed in this area. I mean, I guess so. A lot of knowledge is there we could take to improve ourselves. But one of the best things that I took from that is, he said that the most important thing in life is to have something to look forward to, something that motivates you, that inspires you, something to go towards and to work towards that thing. You know, I am a black pill individual. I am a person who looks at things through the lens of scientific realism. But I'm not a conventional black pill person in which I'm giving up on life and I'm depressed and I'm miserable. That's definitely not me. No, I'm a different version of the black pill where I try to use information to improve myself and go towards the light. Right? A lot of these black pillars are staying on the ground or going to the darkness. I'm trying to go towards the light with the knowledge I received. So I'd say, man, it's so important to sit down. Honestly, one of the greatest things you could do in your life, it really is one of the greatest things you could do in your life. Sit down on a table or on a chair and have a book in front of you, like an empty sheet of paper or like some sort of notebook, and write down the things that you look forward to, the things you want in life, right? Write those things down. And then on the next page, make some sort of strategy or plan to go achieve those things. Now, let me be clear. Let me be clear with this. It's not the thing that you're writing down, you may not achieve it. Let's be realistic. You may not achieve it. But the journey towards going there is fulfilling in itself and it's beneficial. It's good for you. If you're going towards good goals, right? If you're going towards good things in life, like getting healthy, getting in shape, becoming more charming, looks maxing, becoming more intelligent, reading more, well-read, becoming more well-traveled, learning new languages, this stuff is good for you. Even if you won't achieve your goal in getting, Stacy or whatever you want to call it, even if you don't achieve that specific goal, you're still going in a direction that is making you better, that is making you happier. A lot of times, happiness isn't from particular results. It comes from progress. So that's what Anthony Tony Robbins talked about. He talked about how happiness is heavily related to progress, more so than the outcome. And I personally can vouch for that. I think the journey, the goal, the outcome of, never mind. Okay, I'm just going to leave it with that. I'd say one of the best things you could do is find a quiet place, write down things that, write down your dreams, things that you want in life. Don't have any limit on them. Don't view them as things that again, don't put any limits on your dreams. Just write down the things that you desire in life and then make some action steps to go towards them. And I think you should live most of your time in that way. And I think it's unfortunate that most people in our society have to have some sort of job that isn't aligned with their, dreams or goals at all. They're doing something to make a living that isn't attached to what they look forward to in life or, etc. But write down your goals, your dreams, the things you look forward to, and then find a way to go towards them and write down objectives, goals, etc., to go towards those outcomes. And I think that could make for a very fulfilling life. One of the for you guys listening to my channel, you guys are in the black pill community, and very likely you're not mentally healthy. Very likely. Most people in this community are not, and usually getting into this community makes you less mentally healthy. Because there's such a depressive attitude going around in it. So because of that, the first thing I would suggest you guys focus on is physical health, because 80% of your mood, I don't remember where I read this, but there's I think it was some sort of psychologist who wrote this out and explained this, but he basically said 80% of your emotional well-being is based on your health. So if you're in a depressive state, if you're this and that, angry, miserable, this and that, a lot of times it's not your circumstance. Majority of the time, it's your health. It's your physical body. So focus on that first. Okay? All right. That's the first, of the Maslow's hierarchy of needs, right? Okay. So I'm going to get going, and I hope that was helpful. All right. Later.